The purpose of the study is to identify the factors that contribute to global malnourishment and hunger. Additionally, this study also seeks to identify a joint solution between production quantities and dietary choices to sustain the world population. As such, a mixed method approach of both quantitative and qualitative research will be leveraged to support the outcome of this study. Roughly one-third of the food produced globally is wasted. Moreover, the developed countries waste much more food as the entire net food production of third world countries. Clearly, waste reduction is the primary and most logical goal. Understanding and researching human behavior has a direct impact on measuring a population's willingness to modify their own behavior. A secondary goal of the study is to determine the population's willingness to modify their own dietary choices to effect a greater positive impact on the global food system. The instrument utilized was a probability sampling technique. Access to raw data sources provides a direct correlation to meet the requirements of a quantitative foundation. Furthermore, a simple random sampling of populations was chosen because a sample frame exists and is representative of the population. Insight into the food system provides the public community to confirm and validate the outcomes of this study. The questions in the survey were structured in such a way as to gather willingness data on behavioral modifications. Behavioral choices influencing food waste quantities ties directly to maximizing our global food system. Moreover, data collected from these survey questions will defend and validate the study recommendations for food system modifications based on dietary and behavioral preferences. For the quantitative portion of this research, sampling will be leveraged to get representative data points allowing inferences to be made about the general population. The sample population will be focused around the first world, middle, and upper classes. The rationale for sampling this group was that primary sources indicate two factors which support this approach. Number one, the first world accounts for the vast majority of food waste globally. Both pre-consumer and post-consumer food waste are 150 to 600% greater than the third world counterparts. Additionally, the first world has the economic advantage of enabling a more diverse food experience. Secondly, the third world is limited in many ways, primarily economic, from the diversity in food options as the first world. Consequently, a redistribution of resources would likely make a significant impact on malnutrition and hunger rates without modification to our global food systems. The key to a long-lasting impact on malnutrition and world hunger lies with leveraging crops and balancing both global diversification and availability of fish and animal proteins. This will equally decrease hunger and malnutrition rates worldwide. This study will isolate challenges to the food system and provide recommendations for crop modifications leading to a change in global dietary choices.